seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern, time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago, Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name! Oh, right. As your guide, Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500—
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question—
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole—
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That destruction, it seems
Huh.
And it was shortly—
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess—
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books before going to Mondstadt. So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah?
I probably know Khaenri'ah was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of—
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that—
500 years ago, the gods descended. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving.
Let's get this show on the road.
Unleash. serve! Flag fly!
Pay your
There
dues.
you are! Let me amuse myself a little. Take cover! Adventure time! Over here!
Leaving so soon.
Boring. So boring. Get out of here! Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Prepare yourself.
Windblade!
Let me amuse myself.
Disappear! Dodge this! Freeze!
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little.
Windblade!
Blink!
I'll keep this close.
Just sharpen my spear. Over there! Dane was just... So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Canria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way...
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds... So sad.
Once you understand, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So
With the wind!
Booba, get them! Hey,
This is not the end. Don't get frostbite.
Everybody stand back! Why do they never miss? This is just my luck.
What's the hurry?
Nice and spicy. It really hurt. Out the frying pan, into the fire.
What's the hurry? I'm not done.
Wish me luck. I can't wait any longer.
Push your luck. Freeze! Ha! Ah! Cool it! Wind blade! Wind blade!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Freeze!
Let the show begin.
Cool it! Ah! This moment will be frozen in time. Wind blade!
Let's dance. Help! Regener is attacking me! Come on! We can do it! At the frying pan, into the fire! That really hurt! Nice and spicy!
Wind blade!
Huh? This is...
Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But... Paimon?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame.
What? Is that...
Loom of Fate, initial operation. The Abyss. It seems like
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine? From the horrible feeling So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osaka.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order... Will the Abyss Order...
No, they won't just
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of...
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more...
Yes. Thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to...
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure is a... Since no one knows... Yeah!
the cathedral...
Huh?
Nothing. A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Anemo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Anemo Archon! And actually, the Anemo Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is, I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. That's enough about that.
Okay, then.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue, but if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it also meddling in the affairs of the Abyss.
I won't hold you back! Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it now. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the...
The tyrants...
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky.
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. Right! Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway!
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you!
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with
Those monsters?
those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident.
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right! We'll go give Master Jean a hand!
Oh, okay. If the Honorary Knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
I see. Has the Abyss Order This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andrias died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andrias in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Disappear! Yeah!
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah.
I'm not go.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Even if the god in question...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final...
Huh? What's that?
The destruction of the nation of Khaenri'ah by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get...
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also, at the rite of dissension in Leah...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Chi! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going... But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after
That is true. Regardless, what Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit. Okay, be careful.
Windblade! You.
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the...
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all... Abyss roar!
Windblade! Don't get frostbite. Freeze! Dodge this!
Take cover!
Decimate! All life will perish! Abyss roar!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Windblade! Freeze! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
Get out of here!
The world will fall!
Boba, get them!
The end will come!
With the wind!
The end is nigh!
That's gonna hurt in the morning! Out of the way! Ow!
The world will fall!
Out of the way! Off we go! Everybody stand back!
The world will fall! The end is nigh!
Freeze! Windblade!
You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
The world... How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but...
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came.
But still... The Abyss Herald underestimated...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharp. You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Besides coming to help, we actually have something. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf Guide. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible.
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although...
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first... It sounds... But in this story...
Don't know.
Yes, you were a... We need to keep...
Yes, I smell you too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
I saw her as both the... If I'm not... But back to the matter at hand. I see. Well then.
Huh?
That information... For example, the... Exactly. The strange story...
After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, then, back then...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that a bit...